Hello, Oklahoma Farm Bureau members. We're delighted to have you back today for the final session of our week-long virtual Farm Bureau Leadership Conference. We always look forward to the chance to have this leadership conference in person, but with COVID and the different issues, our communications team and public policy got together and decided a way to be innovative was to have a different program each day of this week. And so we started off the week with extra coverage of Governor Stitt's State of the State as the governor laid out his plans for the year ahead as the legislature convenes this week. Then we had the Speaker Pro Tem, the Speaker and the Pro Tem of the Senate both on for a session. And these are still available if you want to go out and check them out on our Facebook page or on YouTube. Or go to the website for Oklahoma Farm Bureau. You can still access these if you missed any of these, but it was always a delight to visit with the Speaker and the Pro Tem, and they've been such good friends of Farm Bureau, and we're blessed to have some continuity in those two leadership positions this year. And they shared their insights of the session ahead and promised to be available to Farm Bureau members as the session progresses. Then we did something a little different for Farm Bureau. We had the leaders of our two largest urban cities, Oklahoma City and Tulsa, Mayor David Holt and Mayor Bynum, and we visited about some of the urban-rural issues that face our state and are facing the country for that matter, and hopefully help build up the relationship and the understanding between us so that we can communicate more openly going forward, not only about the municipal ad valorem tax issue that's on the table again this year, but about so many other issues that involve all of us as Oklahomans. And then we wrapped it up with a look at federal issues with Congressman Frank Lucas. And Congressman Lucas literally is one of us as a real farmer and a rare breed in Congress these days. So it's always fun to hear his insights on sometimes fun, sometimes sobering to hear his insights on the issues that we face in Washington, and particularly pertinent now with the change in administrations in Washington, D.C. So if you missed any of those, please go back and take advantage of the opportunity to view those tapes. They have lots of timely information and the chance to visit with these folks that are leaders that Oklahoma Farm Bureau deals with on a daily and weekly basis as we all work to improve our state. We at Oklahoma Farm Bureau have been working to come up with more ways that you can be involved in the process. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members have always been great about inviting their senators and representatives and state leaders to come visit their local county farm bureaus and to get to meet them, and I would encourage you to keep doing that. It's important to develop those relationships when they're back in the district. But in addition to that, we've opened up a number of other ways that you can reach out to them. We have an advocacy package that's on our website that you can go to, and one of the items on that advocacy deal, besides contacts to who all the state representatives and all the state senators are, is an action alert program. If you'll give us your cell phone number, we promise not to bug you incessantly, but if you'll sign up for that program, our public policy team and communications team will let you know when there's an issue that's pertinent to agriculture or rural Oklahoma and get you the details on that so that you can reach out to your state representative and state senator and get you the pertinent information, access to the information you need so you can talk to them wisely. So we encourage you to sign up for that action alert. We encourage you to look at that whole advocacy package that they've put together for you so that you can learn who your state representatives and senators are. It'll give you insight on all the different issues. We give lots of regular ways to keep up with what's going on at the Capitol. Hannah's going to be back with a weekly Lincoln to Local update that's going to, I think we're shooting for doing that each Friday, but Hannah will often have the public policy team on with her or some members of that team to give you an update on what else is going on at the legislature, what the big issues are. Occasionally they may have other guests on that. We have another program that will be a Zoom call aimed at our county leaders. And so if you're a county officer and one of the 77 Oklahoma counties, coordinate with your local field person for how you can get on those Zoom calls to get a weekly update from public policy on the real nitty-gritty of what's going on different bills and different issues at the state capitol. We always have perspective, which our staff does a great job of putting together every 2 weeks. That'll give you update on what's going on in the Farm Bureau world, and especially during legislative session, what's going on at the Capitol. And it's not able to be quite as timely in the magazine, but there's always great information in the magazine. The more timely information and perspective, the quicker information on action alert. So all those vehicles are available to you, besides the Zoom call for county leaders and the weekly Lincoln to Local. But it all depends on you being involved. Take advantage of all these tools, study the issues, learn who your representatives and senators are, and don't be afraid to reach out to them. I often have senators and representatives tell me that 3 or 4 or 5 calls on an issue totally change their mind, because they really don't get that much personal contact from real members in their districts. So if you're a member in their district that they've met and they've developed some level of respect for, when you call, it makes a difference. So study the issue. We give you plenty of information and tools from Farm Bureau so that you can study that issue, then make contact with them. But it all depends on your getting involved and you're reaching out to your representative and senator, to the governor, to the attorney general, whoever's involved in an issue. We thank you so much for being Oklahoma Farm Bureau members and how dedicated you've been over the years to care about the issues and be involved. And we encourage you to continue to do that. If you think of any other tools we need to give you or work with you on, please reach out to any of our wonderful staff, and we'll do our best to help support you and get you the tools you need to be an effective representative for Oklahoma agriculture and rural Oklahoma. Thanks for being Oklahoma Farm Bureau members. Thanks for joining us this week for the Virtual Leadership Conference, and we'll look forward to seeing you at another event very soon.